Alright, so I think this is going to be my last piece of content on the trophy lodges, unless I'm playing later and maybe find another diamond to add. But we have not gotten any of these species from Hirschfelden Mountain. I want to, just kind of get to see what's working, what's not, to hopefully provide any feedback to the developers. So we have at least one of every species from Leighton Lake, Parque Fernando, Virunga Savannah, and Medved Taiga. And today we are going to wrap it up here on Hirsch. That guy actually is pretty nice. That's a good level 4 fallow. Go ahead and just take that out with Demosin. Holy crap. Guys, this is the most clear I've ever seen. The difference between a map with zones and a map without zones. Because, I still consider my Hirschfelden in my main game to be dead. But the one here in beta, there's just, nothing. I mean, at least this was a good fallow. That was the one I really wanted to get something decent. Because red deer we have from Parque, bison really aren't going to matter. Fox going to look the same regardless. Roe deer, not that impressive. You get the point. Fallow, I wanted the good one. But there's just nothing out here. It is insane how few animals there are. And, it really shows how important having a bunch of zones are. Because, of course, this isn't the main game save file. It's like a fresh new one. So, just wow. Nice little 180 trophy, though. 880. Not bad. Send him to the lodge. The rest of this should be pretty straightforward. I want to get a decent-sized roe deer. I don't want to shoot a bunch of small stuff, but just having something in the lodge to get some feedback for the devs is the main point here. I see you out there. I also do not want to... Well, for two reasons I don't want to spend any time hunting fox. Number one, they're annoying. Where was that? But number two, they are kind of the only diamond I need. And I swear if I find a level 9 on the beta, I am going to be so sad. Because of course I wouldn't count that. I want it on my main game, so just going to kill that one and then I don't even have to track or look at any fox anymore. By the way, I had 2 flocks of geese already fly over me. And I think they're invisible. I can hear them. They very clearly go right over me, but I can't see anything. So my guess is that they are bugged, and unfortunately I don't see how we're going to be able to shoot any, which is quite unfortunate because I was kind of looking forward to seeing the goose poses. I'm going to ask around in Discord actually here in a sec. I'm so glad that's not a level 9. That's a 7 though. I might track that. I know I'm in fox territory and I'm going to maybe regret this, but whatever. But yeah, that's definitely one I want to report to the devs, but yeah, that sucks. I wanted to see what the geese had, and geese rares are fairly common, so it could have been neat to have a color variation there too. Alright, we should be able to catch him crossing the road down there. Let's zero that for 75. I think that's going to be what we need. Oh gosh. I don't know if we got him. Maybe got branches. Nah, I think he's very dead actually. Pretty sure I haven't shot anything down here in a while. That's kind of lucky. I'll take that. I'm just thinking, I don't remember if I ever got to test it. I think it was with wildebeest that I wanted to try it. Because, there's a darker variant of the common red fox. This is normal common, then there's, a darker variant, which I think only males can get. But what I'm curious is, does it always spawn like this? Is it random? Because wildebeest have it. They have, the common that's kind of the lighter color, and they have, a very dark... almost jet black. Why did I get 75 handgun score for that? I don't know. That might be a little bug we need to look into as well. But anyway, they have that jet black fur as well. They're a lot darker. And I wonder, does that save? Or does it not? And does it just spawn whatever it decides is common? Because that would be kind of nice to see that saved as well. Because then it's not spawning one that you kind of didn't shoot. But I guess we'll see. There's a decent red deer. Level 7. Cannot complain about that. I know there's going to be more back there, though. Usually... Oh, there's even a stag there. Big male. Good lord. But, usually there's 3 stags here. I learned my lesson the first time when I shot a small one and there was a mythical in the back, so... I'll try to get them to stand where I can see a little better, because a bunch of them are just hidden back there. What in the world? Okay. I guess the red deer are now mating calling like elk. I really have to wonder, though. Like, that so much puts it in my mind that the next reserve we're getting has some kind of, like, Rocky Mountain elk or something. Like, why in the world are those sounds in the game? That is the only reason I could think of. Because, like, the Roosevelts don't have them. I don't see a reason for them to add a bunch more Roosevelt elk sound effects. Like, they're fine. So it really has me wondering, can you stop, sir? Please. Sir. Oh, that's good. I hope I got a lung. Okay, we're good. Almost messed it up. Again, it's not a big deal with the trophy lives. They still look the same, but I'd like to get the score out of the animals that I'm going to take them out. But, like, what in the world? That was a female that made that sound, by the way. And I'm not even 100% sure that was an elk. I think it was. It wasn't your stereotypical elk sound, I can tell you that, but it really, like, it's so interesting. Is that a hint on purpose? You'd think they would have taken it out quite quickly if it was accidental. You know, if it was revealing something. Oh. I used a 338. Well, I could have, no wonder it died so fast. Oh, well. Thought I had the 7mm. I was playing out parquet. Oops. I wish I had been paying more attention. I think we might have got it anyway. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to end up being room for a second fallow. Yeah, he went down quite quick. I wouldn't mind having another good one mounted. I think that had to be a gold. Very close to it if not, but we'll take it. Still extreme lack of any kind of roe deer. That's the only one that I kind of care about a little bit. I'd like to at least have like a decent level 2. I don't want to, like, I don't want a 700 level 2 or worse. Yeah, this is definitely a gold at 86 kilos, but yeah, I mean, bison, not gonna matter. They all look the same. Not too bad. 844, let's send him to Delage. Holy jeez. That spooked me. You know what? I saw something about, I think in the patch notes this was a bug where the warning calls weren't showing up. So maybe I just haven't heard that in a while, but that was kind of terrifying. And I think I hear him, so he didn't spook. At least not yet. Where are you? You're gonna be down below the hill. I hope he doesn't spook. Oh, there he is. A 3. Decent. I wonder if I can alert him and get him to face me. Or he can go behind a rock. Should have just shot when I had a chance, I guess. And welcome to Hirschfelden. It's gonna rain. I don't think I have the rain skill or perk, whatever it is. Where'd he go? Hello? Oh, God. Hi. Okay. That worked out pretty well. Was not aware he could just hide behind the rock like that. Cool. Still need boar and roe deer then, because goose are definitely invisible. I've had a bunch more flocks just fly over. They sound like they're going right over me. That looks like... yeah. Just got the track as I was looking at him. That's a good roe deer male. I don't want to mess it up because we have so much open space over there. I'm pretty sure at some point he's going to stop and turn and give me a shot with a Mosin. And again, you know, he's going to have those same antlers regardless, but I'd like to have the score. So, actually, other than the red deer that I completely ruined with the 338, and the good thing is, as I just said, you know, those antlers are still going to be in the lodge. We've actually done pretty well with the antler species. We got a, what was it, 880 fallow. This guy will be 860s or so. The red deer would have been, I think, 820s, somewhere in there. So, yeah, I mean, we got a wild boar left to go. We got one on Medbed, which was a gold that I could throw in there, but we'll see if we can find something here on Hirsch. I've pretty much, the amount of time I spend up here, I can be nearly certain we ought to find at least a herd of them up there, even if there isn't a gold. Their tusks aren't too different between like a level 2 and 3 and a bigger one, so not too worried about getting a good one there. And again, it's all for the purposes of testing. I just like to have a good looking lodge. So that's 877. Not bad. Not bad for just running around in bison territory. Oh. Hello. Bad wind, you're a 3. Not even going to waste any time. I don't care if there's any behind that or not. Boar are maybe my least favorite animal in this game, so looks like he was alone anyway, but not even gonna risk him spooking. Was even a decent one. 786, not bad. He actually just went back to drinking. In a horrible place. I guess I'm gonna try to headshot him. Oh, I don't know if I got that. He turned right when I shot. Yeah, we did. So nice, we'll have a couple of decent fallow mounted. Literally no luck with the red deer. I spent a while over there. One level 6 and I think a level... He was a 4 or 5. I never got to spot him, but I got his track, so nothing big. But I am actually going to jump into multiplayer because apparently some people can see the geese. So hopefully that's going to work. We'll mount that guy, and we'll see if maybe we can actually get a goose to mount, because I really want to see what the poses are. Like, the duck ones are really, really nice, so I'd love to see what all the options are for the geese. Alright. Where? Alright, he's got a goose up here. Gonna yeet up there and see if we can get it. I hope I can see it, because that's gonna be huge sad if I can't. But I imagine it's some kind of like spawning bug. He said here's one. I don't know. Is it landed? Oh, I see it. Alright. We good. Yeet. Alright. Shout out to all the above. Absolute legend for throwing his game up. Yeah, now we get to see what the goose models are going to look like. I wonder why they weren't spawning on my map. It could be an issue of maybe they're invisible until they, like, break to go land. Oh, I lost my consec. Did I forget something? I don't know. Anyway, let's throw that in there, and we'll go to the lodge. Okay, so got everything set up in here. Unfortunately, the bison does not want to spawn horns. I've left and came back. That does not seem to fix it, unfortunately, but, you know, that'll be something that hopefully can be worked out. It seemed they actually had it up, like, a little patch, I should say, to the Trailblazer beta that did fix a lot of the horns or antlers not spawning, so I imagine they somewhat know the cause of what's going on there, but the rest of everything does look quite good. They, with that patch, kind of changed some of the things that could go on certain plaques, like the wild boar I don't think could go on these before, and they fit really well, so I'm glad they did that. I mean, the fallow look amazing. The poses for all these things are really, really good. I have not looked at the goose poses yet, because I wanted to get to do that with you guys, so let's go into the editor mode. Bunch of different flying ones. Okay, I was hoping there'd be stuff like that. These ones where they're, like, flying up off the ground, I really like them. Oh, that's pretty neat. That looks good. Unfortunately, that clips, but if we had them maybe down lower, that would probably be okay. Lots of different options. I think my favorite was still probably that one. Although it kind of looks like he's, I don't know, hiding a cape or something, but the roe deer looks good, and I put this fox in this position for a reason. You'll notice this platform is quite big, and I'd love if they added some kind of, like, scenery options, because we could, I wish I could get out my binoculars, but we could put, like, right there a little rabbit, and then that looks way better. We got a fox pouncing on a rabbit. So, you know, down the line, hopefully, with these lodges we can get stuff like that. The ability to have those, like, predator-prey mounts, because that's super popular in real life. You see that all the time, and I'd love to be able to do that. Imagine how cool that would be. So yeah, I wanted to do that pose. I'm going to put them in something like that for now, because unfortunately we don't have the rabbit. But yeah, I do have now one of everything mounted. Nothing has been a major issue, unfortunately. As I said, the horns not spawning is about the biggest thing. And this was a special lodge made for Hirschfelden, so I don't have anything else in here to show. But yeah, my overall opinion of the trophy lodges is that they are pretty dang amazing. There's a couple of things I'd like to see changed, such as flax these size. I wish you could do, I'll actually go ahead and do it with the fallow deer so you can see which one I'm talking about. I wish you could use this pose on the smaller plaques, because, like, there's too much plaque behind this. You see what I mean? But if we could do that on a plaque that size or even that size, I think it would look a lot better. So stuff like that, I kind of hope they look into. You know, there's some issues. There's a room over here. Oh gosh, I did not mean to do that. Go back. You're supposed to be proudly displayed. There we go. There's a room over here that's got a kind of weird issue where I think it's a duplication error with a couple of the bookshelves. What's this room back here? So we've got just tons of bookshelves everywhere. Oddly enough, there's a plaque here. I can't imagine that's intentional. I haven't tried it. Does it do anything weird? It looks normal. I don't hate the idea of being able to mount something on the bookshelf, but I don't understand why it would be placed there and in that direction. So I imagine that's something that's, you know, just they did some fixes. You know, these things are a little too low. Stuff like that that's easily fixable. And yeah, the horns not spawning on the bison and that kind of thing, that needs to be fixed as well. But for the most part, I'm very, very impressed and super excited to get to fill these lodges in the live game. And like having that goal to work towards, having, you know, a lodge to try to fill with the really big animals, I can put so much more time into this game and just have an absolute blast doing it. So I hope you guys feel the same as well. And again, make sure to leave your feedback at the link in the description below so we can get as smooth a release as possible, because, I mean, this beta is pretty much over by the time you're watching this, and at that point it's up to the devs to hopefully get it working smoothly. It's pretty dang close already, but definitely a few more things to work out, and with you guys' help, hopefully they can do that. So that is going to do it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.